Amy here from Shores Wellness Solutions, and today our workshop we are going to be talking about fall essentials. So a lot of essential oils that I love for fall and different products, recipes, all kinds of great things. Since we're going into the fall season, I thought it'd be a great time to talk about some essential oils that would be really good to help you with fall. And since we're going into Thanksgiving, things like that, I even have a few recipes for you. So, are you ready to get started? I'm really excited to share this class with you. And so, but before we get into all the recipes and the products and things that I'm going to share, I want to give you a little bit of background about why I choose Doterra essential oils. So one of the reasons I choose Doterra essential oils is because of their co-impact sourcing. Doterra sources its oils from all over the world, right? They go to their indigenous environments where you have the right climate, you have the right soil, and they're harvested at the proper time so you get the best product. That's where all the purity begins. So I love that about Doterra. It's very similar to the products that we use in our office. Oh, excuse me, I just knocked that over. Anyhow, it's very similar to what we use in our office with MediHerb too. They're grown and they get them where they're grown naturally. If I could talk today. Anyhow, a second reason that I love Doterra essential oils is they're certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. What that means is there are zero fillers, no synthetics, no dyes, pesticides, contaminants of any kind, and they are third-party tested as well for purity. So one thing that is really great that you should know, with all Doterra oils, every bottle has a batch number on the bottom of the oil. And what you can do is you can go to Source to You and you can take a look and see exactly where that product was harvested, where it was grown, where it was tested, and you can see the purity of it. So make sure when you're using or choosing an essential oil, you can figure out, there's a way that you can check where that product was created so you know that you're using the most pure product that you can be. Because we're going to talk a little bit today about how you're going to use them as well, okay? And so not all oils are the same. You can get oils pretty much anywhere now. You can go out to a gas station. I think I've even seen essential oils in a gas station before, but I'm not quite so sure I would trust the purity of that. So you want to pay attention to that. And we're going to talk a little bit more about things to look for when you're using your oils before we get into the fun stuff about my favorites and some recipes. So there are 3 ways you can use Doterra essential oils. The first one is topically, so you can actually take the oil, put it on your skin. Now you want to be careful when you're using an essential oil topically because there are some oils that are considered hot oils, okay? So you would want to dilute them with a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil or grapeseed oil or whatever oil is your favorite. So you want to make sure that if you're putting it on topically, you are diluting it. And you want to also be aware that with essential oils, any of your citrus oils are photosensitive, which means if you go out into the sun, you want to be careful about those oils because it can cause you to be sensitive to the sun and have a burn. Oh, and there's my phone ringing, so sorry about that as well. It's been a fun-filled day today here at Shores Wellness Solutions, very busy, so sorry for that distraction. Anyhow, so be careful with photosensitivity with citrus oil. So if you're using a citrus oil, just put it on the night before. Don't go directly in the sun after putting that on. Another way you can use essential oils is aromatically. What does that mean? You can pop it in a diffuser. I have a diffuser over here. I know you can't see it. Here's a kind of a look of a diffuser that you can use right here. Oh, hi guys. And we have some live audience coming in, so go ahead and have a seat, guys, and just jump right on in, and you can catch up to where we started. We just started a few moments ago.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, so you can use your essential oils aromatically in a diffuser, breathing it in. You came at the right time, you get to test it out, guys.
Yay.
So you also can use that by breathing them in from the bottle. So this is peppermint oil. I'm going to give you a little sample of that. You'll put just a drop in your hand, like this. You're going to rub it together, cup it over your nose, and take a couple deep breaths in. Just like this. It's going to open up your airways. It's going to help you breathe better, make you more alert, and it's a great product. So you can take the excess, you can rub it on the back of your neck. It helps with hot flashes, or if you're out in the sun, helps to cool you down, and all of that. So if you'd like to try it, let me know. I'll give you a drop of peppermint oil so you can try it out.
Absolutely.
There you go, and a little goes a long way. So with Doterra's essential oils, like I said, a little goes a long way. So 1 drop of Doterra peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's the benefits you get with just 1 drop. So you don't need a lot when you're using an oil that is this pure. It's amazing. So that's another way that you can use essential oils. And the last way is internally. So you can add a drop or 2 to your water, to tea, or whatever recipe of choice. We are going to talk about some recipes today. And you also can put them in a veggie cap too. Like I said earlier, there are some oils that are hot oils. So that means it can burn your skin, it can burn your tongue, kind of like cinnamon is one of them, oregano is another one. And so you want to make sure that you pay attention to what oils. It's important to know which oils are hot oils because you don't want to burn your skin or your throat. So you can put them in a veggie cap, take it that way, and you also want to make sure you know where you're getting your oils and that they are only doTERRA essential oils if you are using that. And if you ever have any questions about that, you can always ask me. So, we're going to talk about some of my favorite recipes for fall. So if you have any questions along the way, just make sure, raise your hand, just stop. Or if you guys have any questions, just put a message in the comments and I'd be happy to answer those for you. I'm going to give some recipes as well. So if you want the recipe, just put a message in the comments. And if you guys want a recipe, just let me know and I can get those to you as well, okay? So some of my favorite oils for fall are clove, cinnamon, ginger. You know, everybody likes those little spicy things. That's what we think of with fall, right? Citrus bliss is another one, cedarwood, black pepper, and turmeric. And others that are really good is tangerine, sandalwood, pink pepper, and I start getting into like the pines as we get closer to Christmas. So we'll talk about some Christmas oils when it gets a little closer for next month. But right now, are you ready to get started for some fun recipes?
Yes,
Awesome. Okay, so fall is often known as a time of harvest and a time to get together with our friends and family. So we like to start adding the warmth of fall together. We're sitting around fireplaces and things like that. So cinnamon, clove, ginger are commonly used during autumn, right? You can pop it in your tea, make it hot tea. You can pop it in your coffee if you want something a little spicy. And there's a lot of health benefits when you're using these essential oils as well. So many people complain that the fall often leads to a compromised immune system. So with everything going on right now, we all are worried about our immune system. We want to boost our immune system so we can be healthy, not get sick. Especially in fall, we're starting to get into an enclosed space where you're not outside breathing in as much fresh air and things like that. So there are things that you can do to help boost your immune system. One of my favorites is using lemon essential oil. Lemon essential oil you can put in a drop in your water, you can put it in your tea, but it helps to clean out the digestive system, it helps to boost your mood as well, and it helps with respiratory function. So it's a really great product to help detox, get all the toxins out of the body, and it's an easy thing that you can add to your water. Like I said, if you're not a fan of any of the oils that we talk about, you can also put them in a veggie cap too, and then just swallow them that way. But there's also a lot of benefits for putting them on your skin. And one thing I didn't mention when you're putting it on your skin, a great way to use them is to put them on the bottoms of your feet. You have the largest pores in the bottoms of your feet, so it gets into your system within 30 seconds, and now you can feel better, have a better mood if you're having a hard time sleeping. You can help you relax. So there's a lot of oils for a lot of different things. Another oil that's really great is lavender. That's going to help you relax, sleep. It also helps to promote great respiratory function as well. So that's a great one when you're taking it internally to help with that also. And peppermint oil. We just gave you a drop of peppermint oil. That's another one that can help open up the airways, help you breathe better as we start getting more congested. In the fall, it's a great product to help you just open everything up. You'll notice, did you notice a big change as soon as you breathe that in? So that's a great one. One of my other favorites is On Guard. And there's the phone. I didn't want to turn it off because I know people are leaving messages, but sorry about that. The phone has been ringing off the hook today, so that's a good thing. So it's On Guard, and this is our On Guard hand sanitizing mist, which I'm going to talk a little bit more later. But since I had it sitting here and we're talking about On Guard, that's another oil that comes just like this that you can take internally. Now note that On Guard has cinnamon in it, has clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, wild orange, black pepper, melissa, and oregano. So it is a hot oil. So you do want to make sure if you're taking the On Guard internally, you're putting it in a veggie cap. And what's nice about Doterra is they also have the On Guard oil that already comes in a veggie cap for you. So you can take it internally every day to help boost your immune system. So it's a great product to have and help boost your immune system. Plus, like I said, the hand sanitizer, which we're going to go over in more detail in just a few moments. All right. So outdoors. Does anyone love outdoors?
Yes.
Okay, we do. I'm so looking forward to this weekend. Going hiking or something. I need to be outside since it's supposed to be beautiful.
Yeah.
So I figured, you know what? Who knows? We could have a snowstorm the next day. So let's get outside
Exactly.
while we can. So if you like the outdoors, whether you're camping, hiking, biking, running, all these things. So some of the great products to have when you're outdoors would be TerraShield. TerraShield is an essential oil blend that helps keep the bugs away. So I know as it gets colder, there's not quite so many, but every once in a while we have those hot days and you got like the flies coming around, you got the gnats coming around, and so that helps to protect you from the bugs that are out there. Another product that's great when you're outside is called Deep Blue Rub. So that, let's say you go outside hiking all day, or you've been doing something strenuous, you're doing yard work, everyone's finishing up, cleaning up the yard and things like that, you'd want to use Deep Blue Rub on your muscles. So that helps with muscle aches and pains. So if you're feeling achy or joints are hurting, things like that, after strenuous exercise or doing heavy work, anything like that, use the Deep Blue Rub because that's going to help relax your muscles and help get rid of those aches and pains. Another great product is Tri-Ease. That's a seasonal blend. Tri-Ease has lavender, lemon, and peppermint oil all together in a capsule. So if you have any seasonal allergies or you're just stuffy, clogged, anything like that, with the Tri-Ease you can take that internally, helps to open up your airways and clear all that out too. So that's a great product for the outdoors. I like it when I was traveling all the time. Obviously that's halted right now, but whenever I was traveling all the time, there were lots of times I'd go into the hotel rooms and there would be so many cleaners and chemicals in the room, and I use everything natural, and I would instantly have a headache and I'd be clogged up. I made sure I always had Tri-Ease. That's one thing that always saved me because it would help clear and open everything up. That and my diffuser. I would always have the diffuser running as well. And the last thing it would be your On Guard, having your On Guard hand sanitizer as well. You might not have some way to wash your hands, but that's going to help clean and purify your hands and things when you're out in the great outdoors. So now we're going to talk a little bit about dry skin. Does anyone get dry skin
Yeah.
at all, especially as the weather changes and you're indoors and it's a lot of heat running and things like that? Well, hydration is really important this time of year, and we need to make sure we're taking care of our skin as well. So a great product that you can try is Doterra's Hydrating Mist. Instead of a lotion, it's an oil blend that you can spray, the sprayer, and you can spray it all over the skin. It helps to improve overall skin appearance and give you a nice radiant glow. It makes your skin really glowy. You'll feel super hydrated, very moisturized, and it has a great scent, so it kind of boosts your mood as well. So it's a great product to use after you get out of the shower and things like that. When was the last time anyone's taken a bath? Does anyone sit back and relax and pamper themselves and take baths anywhere?
I don't.
No, I know. I can't tell you the last time I've actually done that. Most store-bought bath and beauty products are filled with lots of ingredients that are not very healthy for our skin. So Doterra actually, for the holidays, has a hydrating bath oil that you can put in your bath called Adaptive, which helps to balance your mood, helps to relax you as well, and it hydrates and nourishes the skin. So it's a great product you can add if you do decide you want to sit back and relax and take a bath. That's a great product to use for that. Does anyone ever use sugar scrubs? We're going to do a little DIY if you like to make your own. So sugar scrubs are great for exfoliating the skin. That's a great product to use when you're in the shower as well, because you're going to exfoliate your skin and then you're going to put the hydrating mist on it. So you can easily customize using different types of sugars, salts, oils, and different essential oils. So you can make your own blends. But I'm going to give you a recipe today for a fall sugar scrub, and that has a 3/4 cups of white sugar, a 1/2 cup of fractionated coconut oil. And when I say fractionated coconut oil, that is, you can use regular coconut oil, but with regular coconut oil, it gets hard after it gets to a certain temperature. So with fractionated coconut oil, it goes through a process so it stays liquid. So that's why when you hear me saying fractionated coconut oil, I'm using that because you want to keep it liquefied. So you would also use 4 drops of cassia, 4 drops of clove, and 3 drops of ginger oil. So you can also substitute with brown sugar, sea salt, in place of the white sugar. You can also use almond oil, grapeseed oil, or olive oil. Anything that's liquefied oil, you can put that in place of it. And what you're going to do is you're going to combine the sugar and the fractionated coconut oil in a bowl, add your essential oils, and then stir till the mixture has the right consistency. And so you may have to add a little more sugar or coconut oil, but you want to get a nice good consistency, and then you can use that to scrub on your skin. So your skin's going to feel good, you're going to smell great, and you're going to exfoliate all the dead skin cells, and then you can put the hydrating mist over the top, so now you have really great glowing skin for the winter, which is great. All right, so who loves recipes for Thanksgiving? It's a great one coming up. Since Thanksgiving's coming up, I thought I would add in sweet potato casserole. So if you like sweet potato, everyone's like, oh, do I have healthy? Do I not have healthy? Well, there's always some great ways that you can have healthy choices. Absolutely. And you can use these Doterra essential oils with that as well. Now, one thing to note, when you are cooking with essential oils, because they are so concentrated, you want to make sure that you're not overdoing it. Because one drop could turn out, oh my gosh, I had 3 or 4 drops that came out of the bottle. So a great tip when you're cooking with essential oils is take a toothpick and just dip it in, swirl it, and then you can swirl it into your recipe. Because you can always add more, but once you put too much in, you don't want to ruin your recipe. So it is very important. I always use a Q-tip, not a Q-tip, a toothpick. If I can talk right today. A toothpick in there, because then you don't have too much. So a nice recipe for sweet potato casserole is 4 cooked sweet potatoes peeled, 3/4 cup of canned coconut milk, a tablespoon of coconut oil. If you like it sweet, I don't like to sweeten my things up too much because I don't, but if you need to have a little sweetness, don't use the sugar, use the pure maple syrup. So you can use a little bit of pure maple syrup. I wouldn't use more than 1/4 cup, but I would like to use less. I don't like a lot of sugar. And then you would use ground nutmeg, 1/2 of an orange juiced, salt and pepper to taste, and then you can add 4 drops of cinnamon bark oil or cassia. So that's a great product that you can make. And then if you want to get even fancier to make a topping for it, you can take 1½ cups of chopped pecans or walnuts, add a tablespoon of melted coconut oil, a tablespoon max of maple syrup, and 2 drops of your cinnamon bark oil or cassia as well. So you're going to put the sweet potatoes, coconut milk, coconut oil, the syrup, nutmeg, orange juice, and cinnamon bark into a large bowl, and you're going to blend it all up until everything is combined. Okay. Then you're going to put it in an oven safe dish and make the toppings. Then you're going to bake at 350 for 50 to 60 minutes or until the nuts get slightly browned. So you're going to have that on, you'll make the topping on, bake it, and you can serve it nice and warm. So that's a great holiday dish. And if you're wanting the recipe, I know I'm talking fast, if you're not taking notes, just put a message in the comments and I will make sure I get the recipe up on our Facebook page as well. So let's talk about an autumn room spray. Do you guys use essential oils currently?
I do.
You do. So do you make your own room sprays or anything like that?
I don't have a room spray, but I have a diffuser and I use the sandalwood.
Oh, good. So, well, we're going to talk about a quick, easy room spray. It smells incredible. It has grapefruit with some frankincense in it. So you're going to use frankincense, Douglas fir, and grapefruit essential oil. And you're going to put it into a glass spray bottle. And the reason we like to use glass when you're mixing your essential oils is they're so concentrated that if you're using plastic, it can leach onto the plastic and pull the toxins out. And then you don't want to be breathing in more toxins. Same with if you're ingesting your essential oils. That's one thing I didn't mention. You want to make sure you're using glass or stainless steel when you're putting your essential oils in. Don't put it into a water bottle. It will pull the plastic and the toxins out of the plastic and then you're drinking it. So you want to make sure you always use stainless steel, glass, or ceramic like a coffee mug or something like that when you're using your essential oils. So back to the room spray. You're going to mix all that in to a glass spray bottle. Fill it with some water. So you're going to use 15 drops of frankincense, 15 drops of grapefruit, and 30 drops of Douglas fir. So it's a great fall scent. You can use it as bathroom spray, whatever you want, just to make your house smell great, and you'll love it. Yeah, you'll love it. All right. Now we're going to talk about the sanitizing mist, because we go out apple picking everywhere we go right now. Everybody's like sanitizer, sanitizer, sanitizer. But when you use too much of the alcohol-based sanitizer, now your skin is like horrible and it's dry and cracked and not so good. So a great option is the On Guard Sanitizing Mist. It is infused with the On Guard Protective Blend, which I talked about earlier. And the active ingredient in here kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria. So, and your hands don't feel gross. They're nice and moisturized when you use them. So it's a great product to help with environmental threats, to get rid of all the extra germs and things that we're all worried about right now.
And I'm sure it smells better too.
Oh, it does. You want to smell it?
Oh, yes.
Here you go. Yeah. It has the clove. It has all the spice and stuff in there. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't that smell nice?
Yeah. We have a sanitizer at work, and they kind of like mix them all together, combine them all, and they have this horribly nasty smell to them.
Exactly. So this is a great alternative and option, and a much healthier version of hand sanitizer. So we have it when you walk in, we have it up at the front desk, we have it all over. So you guys can use that when you're in here as well. All right. So due to a lot of requests to share healthy recipes that still have a great fall vibe, right? Because everybody here, we're a health and wellness center, so everyone wants to know, what can I do that's healthy? This is one of our most popular salad dressing recipes. It's a cinnamon spice salad dressing, because we really should be all eating lots of veggies, lots of salads, but let's make it fall, right? So nobody's ever told me that they didn't like this dressing. So this is something that you can drizzle on your favorite salad mix, or even if you wanted to put it on roasted vegetables, that's another option that would be really good. So here's what you use: a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of raw apple cider vinegar, 2 drops of cinnamon bark oil, a drop of clove, 1/8 of a teaspoon of fresh ground pepper, or you can use a drop of black pepper oil. And like I said, stick the toothpick in first, because you can always add more. You don't want to have too much in there. A pinch of fresh ground nutmeg, and then I take a small garlic clove and you finally mince that up, and a teaspoon or 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. And so mix all that together, let it sit, mix it up in a glass. I have one of those glass salad dressing mixers, or however you want to mix it, even one of the jars, the mason jars, however you want to. And it's a great dressing for your salads. And then if you want to fancy up your salads, you can add some apple slices or toasted pine nuts, or a little bit of goat cheese, which is my favorite. So it's a great recipe to try to fancy up your salad and have a fall flair. So that's another thing we could probably do for Thanksgiving. All right. What's your favorite diffuser blend? I know you said you use
Sandalwood.
Sandalwood. Do you ever mix it with anything else?
Not yet.
No. Well, we're going to give you some diffuser recipes as well. And if you guys want them, like I said, anything I talk about today, if you want a copy of it, just put a message in the comments so I can make sure I pull that up. But a couple of my favorite combination blends would be Autumn Meadow, is what I call it. It has 4 drops of Siberian fir, 2 drops of cypress, 2 drops of patchouli, and 2 drops of juniper berry. That's a great one to put in your diffuser. And what else do we have? Oh, favorite for Thanksgiving, warm pumpkin spice, right? Has 3 drops of cinnamon, 3 drops of ginger, 2 drops of clove, 2 drops of cardamom, and 1 drop of turmeric. What are you doing? I've got somebody joining in real quick.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Dr. Dave here. Hi Dave.
Hello.
It is somebody's birthday today.
Aw.
And so I wanted to make sure she got her favorite flowers.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thanks,
Workshop
Dave.
going great?
Birthday, yeah.
She's amazing, isn't
She
she?
is.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday.
So it's her 39th birthday today.
Well, plus a few more years, but thank you.
39. And so
Always be 39
these
to
are
him,
for
right?
you. I'll put it right behind you so you can smell them
Thank
while you
you.
finish your workshop.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
We've had lots of interruptions during this class, but that's
That's
great. Awesome.
Good.
Thank you so
All right,
much
let's
for
get
that.
back to the workshop.
We're almost done. Awesome. Thank you. Now I'm like, where was I? Goodness grief.
Diffuser
Oh,
recipe.
warm pumpkin spice. All right. So cinnamon, ginger, clove, cardamom, and a drop of turmeric, which is a great blend. But also, a lot of these oils, when you're putting them in your diffuser, clean and detoxify the air as well. So besides just smelling good, now you're actually cleaning your home, and they're much better options than using candles, which can put a lot more toxins into the air and cause more allergy-type symptoms. It's not really, it could be an allergy too from that. So here's another great one called Evening by the Fire. Has 4 drops of wild orange, 3 drops of Siberian fir, 3 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of sandalwood, and 2 drops of lavender. So there's a lot of really great essential oil blends. And if you guys have a favorite out there, I would love to hear your favorite essential oil diffuser blend. So pop that in the comments so I have new recipes, because that's always a great option as well. I love hearing all those recipes. And one of the last things we're going to talk about, we talk about smoothie making a lot. So we've had a smoothie class here, which ended up not being live because COVID hit. I was going to have all these recipes for everyone to taste. So once people are back, and we're having more people out, we'll do that again. But one of my favorite smoothie recipes for fall is the On Guard pumpkin smoothie. So if you love pumpkin, which I do, this is going to be a great one because besides having some good nutrients with the pumpkin and things like that, you're having On Guard essential oil blend added to it, so you're boosting your immune system as well. So the ingredients in that is a cup of almond milk. You would use a half a cup of pumpkin puree, a half a cup of vanilla yogurt. I like vanilla. Sometimes I do plain. I usually do a Greek yogurt because I don't want to make sure that you don't get a yogurt that has a bunch of added sugars or anything in it. So it's nice to pay attention to your yogurts when you're adding that. 2 frozen bananas, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie seasoning, and then 2 to 3 drops of your On Guard protective blend. And so this one, I actually do pop the drops in there because I want to boost my immune system. So this is a great smoothie that tastes wonderful, but it also helps to boost your immune system when you're drinking it every day as well. And then I like to throw ice in mine. I put a cup of ice in it because I like it really icy and cold. So you're just going to combine all that together in a blender until it's nice and smooth, and you have a really great treat for fall. So that is one of my favorite fall smoothie recipes. So anyway, we're about to the end. These are some of my favorite ways to enjoy doTERRA essential oils for the fall. There's some recipes and everything like that. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. If you have any questions about anything that we've talked about, you need help ordering any of your products or anything like that, let me know. And I did want to let you know we do have a great special going on this month. So if you're new to essential oils or you want to just figure out a way to get started, we've got a great starter kit that includes a diffuser and my favorite top 10 essential oils that you can get this month. It's $160 and you get all 10 oils, you get a diffuser, and I also give away this Essentials of the Earth book, which tells you what every single oil does, how it works. It also gives you, if you wanted to look up any health conditions that you have, like I opened it up, it said insomnia. If you're having trouble sleeping, it's going to tell you exactly what essential oils to use. So it says for insomnia, clary sage, frankincense, lavender, spikenard, ylang ylang, and serenity. Those are some of the oils, and it also tells you how to use it. So this is a great book. It tells you everything about essential oils that you would need. It also gives you different acupressure points, where to put the oils to help with a lot of different conditions. And I also give a nice free goodie bag that has lots of samples of the doTERRA products that we talked about today, and my exclusive Happy Oils Essential Oil Blend roller balls. So if you're ready to get started and you want to get started with one of the starter kits today, just reach out, let me know, and I'd be happy to get you started on your essential oils journey. And if you already are using them, I'd be happy to help you with any recipes that you need. So I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Make sure if you have any questions, you ask, put it in the comments, and I just want to say thank you. I'm Amy from Shore's Wellness Solutions, and I want to be your inspiration for healthy living. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.